Yes.
Of course.
Um,
All right.
I'm Jester. I'm cool.
You are cool. Um, Let me send the link of this stream.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sorry about this, y'all. We will get to start the thing. To
I'm just a first time podcaster. All right. But this is the number one podcast in the world.
ah, don't say that. We're not impulsive.
Exactly. Oh man.
Okay, link is
Try to break everything.
what the heck?
Don't worry about it.
It's okay. There we go.
Bet. Thank you.
All right, you're
All right.
welcome. You're welcome. All right, um,
So what are we doing, sir?
sir, we have to introduce ourselves and then tell the audience what is the turnbuckle reaction all about.
Right. Right. Well, I'm Jay, also known as Baby Jester. I make really crappy white boy music, and I am probably a ginormous fan, obsessive over professional wrestling. I've been ever since I can remember. And SVR came to me one day and said, "Hey, do you want to do some? You want to do something wrestling related?" And I was like, "Sure, let's do it." So that's why we're here.
If you guys don't know, or some people already know already, my name is the SVR. A white boy from Romania, just like Baby Jester, he is white boy from Romania, and basically I love pretty much almost everything. I mean, I love wrestling, I love music, and within this idea, I thought, hey, we should do like a little broadcast reaction collaboration about wrestling related, since we as fans we grow up watching wrestling itself.
Exactly. Oh, well, remember I said that I wanted to at least get some questions in before we thought of it, and we kind of just wrote them on the fly. I didn't really think of any questions,
Hey, it's
but
okay.
I got what's the first one? What does pro wrestling mean to you?
Pro wrestling means so much a pleasurable thing to me. I mean, I used to watch it when I was little. I remember from WWF era, I this got me inspired to get tuning in more wrestling, and it's a really good sport to dedicate those with skills and those with good intentions of showcasing glorifying moments, like for example storylines and wrestlers that um, are are versatile. You got high flyers, you got
Right.
heavyweights, you even got female wrestlers,
Jobbers.
jobbers, female wrestlers, and pretty much what we got here in wrestling. And we as a community, we like to dive in for us to showcase people with entertainment, not just entertainment, but
Right.
also to yeah.
That's good. That's a good answer. My friends used to always tell me that pro wrestling is just two dudes in underwear fighting for a belt, even though they ain't got pants. But it means a lot to me because I've been kind of born into it. My family watched it all the time, and it was just naturally on the TV all the time. And I have so many fond memories of just watching with family, and sometimes they won't even know what's going on. I won't even know what's going on, but the fact that we can spend that time together, watch people get beaten up, and then thrive or not thrive. What's the word? eat off of the drama that is already pro writ or written before. It's just a fun time. It's time you get to turn your brain off from all the world and just live in this universe that is fictional.
Exactly. That's the point.
Exactly. Um, well,
Uh,
thanks guys for watching. I'm joking.
God damn
um,
it.
the earliest memory. What we got there?
The earliest memory, man. There's so many. There's a lot of them to count. The earliest memory I had with wrestling is very clean one. I would say the earliest memory I remember from wrestling is when they first launched WWF. I remember you got guys like Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock,
Right.
Shane McMahon, Triple H, anybody who were on their prime at the time, at least. Now that they have
Hmm.
their own prime as of right now, I'm talking, the old days, obviously.
Exactly.
And yeah, like the earliest memory I remember is the WWF and the 2008 2010 WWE era. That was a cold one.
The ruthless aggression era.
Yeah, that was a cold one.
That was I think a lot of us grew up on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my earliest was I'm telling you this like I see it. There was a box TV, and I remember somebody's pants were down, and I knew they were in a wrestling ring. So all I'm thinking, it was either Rikishi's fat ass or it was Mr. McMahon. Somebody's pants were down and somebody's ass was in somebody's face. So that's my earliest memory of wrestling. But as a kid, it grew up. Obviously, I loved John Cena, and I kind of just grew up with him. And I think that was kind of my family's choice because they could have put me with any other wrestler, but they were like, focus on that dude. And
Hey
now
man,
he's just a bum.
hey man, Doctor Thugonomics, man. What can you
Ah,
say?
shit. Fucking phone. Hold on. Improvise.
It's okay, Doctor Thugonomics, man.
I'm doing my podcast episode right now. You can interrupt it. If you go watch on it, you can hear everything that's going on right now. No, everybody's gone. That's what I'm doing the episode. Right, I'll call you when I'm done with it, though. All right, I love you. Bye bye. Never ignore your mama's calls. All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. Hey, it happens, man. It happens.
All right, so we got through the earliest memories,
Of
and what
course.
does it mean to you? What's next on the list? Top three,
Ooh, okay. Now
dead
ready.
or alive, old or new, don't matter.
Okay. I would say top three. Number three, uh I will go with The Undertaker. Bro, The Undertaker
Yeah.
is amazing, bro. The whole thing with the ministry gimmick and the dead man walking, brilliant. When he had alongside with the Paul Bear, rest in peace to his soul, man. Got condolences.
What was your favorite version of the Undertaker?
Dead man walking.
Yeah, it's always a great one. So,
Uh,
number two.
Number two, I will go with The Rock.
Oh man.
The Rock, man, bro. His promos is so satisfying. He's
Yeah.
he's he's air with the hair. I'm telling you, even without the hair, it's cool too. But when he had the hair and when he he was acting Hollywood Rock at the time, bro. That was
Hmm.
so satisfying, bro. He was so funny too. Like,
He's funny. I like him.
and I just
I
like.
just don't like his new shit. He being a little bitch.
I just like how he wrestles, you know. Simply, I just like how he wrestles.
He's a good wrestler. He's a good wrestler.
Yeah. Um. Number one. Mm, this is very picky choice. Um. I will go with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yup. That's a good one.
Stone Cold
Most
Steve
badass
Austin,
man in wrestling.
the rattlesnake. The idea of his name is so clever.
Right. You know he was from California.
I didn't know that. I thought he was from
Yeah.
Texas.
He was from California. They just called him the Texas rattlesnake because California rattlesnake don't make sense.
California rattlesnake don't make sense, but
And
Texas.
he used to have blonde hair. He was in this tag team,
Yeah,
and
I
he's
kind of
in
hated. I kind
WCW.
of hated when he had the blonde hair era, but I like when he was in his bald era because it
Hmm.
was so iconic.
Right. People people were freaking like, is this really wrestling? Is people man's fucking up the boss man.
It was just and that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold says so.
What?
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 And I like his
So
finisher
three.
move, bro. I like his finisher move.
Oh, the stunner.
Yeah.
I don't. One of my biggest. Oh, that's the next question. Never mind. Hold on. We'll wait for that. Um. So for my top three, real quick. Number three, I'm gonna have to go with John Cena. All right, he's goat. Even though he's kind of not doing much, but it's almost his time to leave, so I'm not mad. Um, I have to say for number two, we would have to go with a fuck. This is really hard, and I've made this question. Uh, fuck.
Take your
Rey
time, bro.
Mysterio. I've always liked Rey
Oh,
Mysterio.
good one. That's a good one.
Rey Mysterio is awesome, just because of his masks and everything, how much he's changed, and he's fought in four generations of wrestling, and he's still
Yes, bro.
kicking,
That is crazy. For someone
and
who
he's
is a
still moving around
for
like
someone
everybody.
who's veteran and who's a high flyer that has been around in decades, bro. Such a huge accomplishment.
I heard this conspiracy about Ray that it's really not the same person. They just find a short dude Mexican, and they just paint the same tattoos on him and give him contacts, and people that can fly that's him. And it's such a reach, but I can see it.
It's a
Like
stretchy statement to the conspiracy theory, but I can understand what they're trying to say at the same time.
that Rey Mysterio is just one because they did that with Doink the Clown. They took his gimmick and they just gave it to another person, and they did that with three other wrestlers.
Yeah.
So, number one, I would probably have to go with right now my boy Cody. Cody is probably what got me back into
Oh
wrestling.
man, Mister, finish the story.
Yo, man, big old crybaby. Uh, I'm still mad about last WrestleMania. Hopefully he redeems himself. If not, he's getting it in SummerSlam. No ifs, ands, or buts.
I think SummerSlam will be good, except, if let's hope that there's no interference.
Right. Oh, I heard somebody told me their theory what is gonna happen for WrestleMania is night one they're gonna lose the tag team, so the stipulation is over. They can interfere all they want. But
Bloodline
then night
rules.
two they'll win because they have all odds against them.
I guess they say this bloodline rules. So they go everywhere. They do whatever they want.
Right.
That's a sacrilegious decision for that
It's gonna be a
shit.
hard ass match. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Somebody's getting bumped, somebody's getting injured and not coming back for a while. Um,
yeah.
Speaking on that, what's your pet peeves of wrestling?
Um, man, there's a lot of Cause, bro, I seen on TikTok. There's been a lot of hot takes here. I'm gonna have to go with the biggest beef is like, well, it depends. Like, if you talk about from from the current state of WWE or like what
Mhm.
happened,
Anything.
I would say the whole Bloodline storyline because
Yeah,
the Bloodline storyline is getting so boring to me now. At first, it was good and all, but I feel like the execution that repeats the cycles, the same thing all over again, is poorly aged, not well. And I think,
and okay, you want to?
and it's also because the idea of get to guys like Jimmy Uso or Jay Uso to portray, and now Jimmy Uso is back with the bloodline, and they try to like milk the whole thing.
It's very wash and repeat.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sick and tired of it. And I just want the whole bloodline to end in once and for all, and I want something new that completely is way different than just constantly bloodline this, bloodline that. I'm sick
Because
of
if they keep pushing it like they're pushing it right now, I feel like they're gonna have the same ending like NWO had, where it's just a joke. And
except NWO was a little better than Bloodline because
exactly, like they
NW
made a big cultural impact.
and NWO had its glorifying moments too. So like NWO was at the prime was great, and I think it was, at least for me, it was enjoyable to watch because you
I
didn't have
mean,
to
we're
repeat.
seeing Bloodline all over. Sorry,
Yeah, it's okay. You see to the storylines that NWO has involved with the whole invasion thing, and then you have the idea of Hollywood Hulk Hogan changing his persona arc, and
right?
yeah. But go back to where you're saying.
I mean, we're seeing all we ever see on the headlines now is Roman Reigns this, Rock that. So the Bloodline is still taking their taking what's theirs. As much as we don't like them, as Roman Wade or Reigns says, acknowledge him. He's there. He's got to be there. Big old Make a Wish kid.
Samoa
But
version of John Cena, if you know, you know.
exactly. Mm,
um, the thing is, though, um, and I don't know if you have seen on TikTok or if you have watched this Friday's SmackDown, but apparently a lot of fucking football teams acknowledge Roman Reigns.
yeah, it's just. I mean, I know that football and WWE have always been really collaborative, so I'm actually kind of happy to see it get
Right?
more intertwined and stuff.
Right? It was such a
Um,
huge accomplishment for that.
And when Jay Uso was doing standing on business, he caught that from football games and stuff.
Yeet.
When he was doing the standing on business and sign language.
Yeet.
Uh one of my biggest like pet peeves or things I just wish WWE would stop doing is um pushing somebody and then never giving them that opportunity again because
Oh,
they lost
yes.
that star power. Like Sami Zayn and stuff. They pushed him so hard. Obviously, he wasn't going to beat Roman Reigns, but then all of a sudden he vanished and the drama was over. I still wanted to know what happened with Sammy and Kevin, how they're doing. They kind of just vanished with it.
If you did notice, Sami Zayn is now you're gonna face Gunther at WrestleMania 40 for the Intercontinental
I
Championship.
saw that. I'm hyped about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's safe to say Chad Gable's opportunity got robbed.
Yeah, he definitely did. He's the new Kurt. I'm saying he's new Kurt Angle. Him or
He's
Braun Breaker.
he's super underappreciated in the community. I think not a lot of people give
It's
him.
because of that gimmick he had with all those weirdos, bro. He should
Yeah,
have just did his own thing.
Alpha Academy.
And he should have just did his own thing. Nah, he turned into a weirdo. Uh,
No, but
what
that's
was
a good
the
thing. But that's a good thing though, because I think it helps him build himself even more. Within the
right?
help
He
of
needs to learn how to play as that joking character. But then when he gets in the ring, he needs to turn into an absolute beast.
bro thinks he's Brock Lesnar.
Exactly, man. And we need more Brock Lesnar's, bro.
Brock Lesnar is good is coming back.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm excited about that. I've always liked Brock, even though even though he's an asshole, he's mean.
Yeah, bro can kick everybody ass, bro.
They who's one of your favorite female wrestlers like right now in the
Mm.
business?
Ooh. Okay. Back in the day, I used to love the older ones, but the new ones, it's a little tricky because there are some good ones that they came out in NXT and stuff.
Hmm.
Um, I might have to go for. Hmm, I see. I don't want to say the names that because they've been with the title championship belts they get overpushed all the time.
Right.
So as of right now, I'm gonna have to go to with Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, that's me too. I love Rhea Ripley. I told everybody I'm gonna marry that woman. I'm gonna find a way. Even if I gotta fight that big old dude. Have you seen his husband or her husband?
Oh yeah,
He's freaking terrifying.
that's crazy.
That's like that's like question if you're gonna fight a silverback gorilla. I'll fight him. I might not win, but the fact that I did, assert dominance, bro. I'm joking. If any by chance that Rhea Ripley or his her husband, um, Gorilla Grodd comes after me, you know why.
Just remind that if you're watching this, you know where to find him.
Oh, shit.
Anyways,
I how do you think we're going into a new attitude era
possibly,
right now?
possibly, since we got big guys out here that are kicking their ass so far. I mean, we got guys like um, what's his name? We got Gunter, bro.
Mhm.
Gunter's
Gunter's great.
Gunter's great, bro. Even at the time when he was in NXT UK days, bro
Mhm.
was.
Or he was doing indie wrestling and shit.
Oh yeah,
He's a
Gunter
beast.
versus Ricochet,
He's a certified Hall of
bro.
Famer.
Gunter versus Ricochet, awesome. Gunter versus Will Osprey, awesome.
It's just Gunter versus Miz, bro. That was a good match too.
Oh yeah, bro. The Miz, bro. I'm telling you right now. I know how much the Miz gets washed in every single match. I don't care. He's a great
He
wrestler.
does his job.
He does his job. He's not obviously he's not like treating himself like a jobber because he's not really new to this.
Mhm.
He knows how wrestling works.
He's just a gangster. I love him so much.
He got
I would
everything.
love for I would love for Dolph Ziggler to come back and them have one more rivalry.
Sadly, it might
But
not happen because
yeah,
Dog Ziggler right now is in TNA. Yeah.
sadly. Remember when he said he wasn't gonna go to any other company? And then he just next
Yes.
day you saw I saw on the
I
news that
I
fucker moved to
I
TNA.
I think he was changing his mind.
Right. But the reason I ask about the Attitude Era is because if you think about it, every time that bald son of a bitch shows up, he rhymes with The Rock. He there's new changes. When The Rock beat came in from during um WWF days, it all of a sudden turned to W Attitude Era. When um The Rock took the belt from CM Punk, whole new era.
Oh, now
When the Shield, you see what I'm trying to get at? The Rock always shows up, new era shows up.
yeah. Now the only problem is though is when you have a Rock and try to say something like because originally they were trying to get Roman Reigns versus The Rock originally
They've been
until
trying to do that for years.
yeah until Cody Rhodes decided, you know what? Let me win this Royal Rumble twice, and let me just finally
Hey,
finish my story.
he needs to finish his story, bro. Just give it. If you give him the belt and then pull a Finn Balor says he injured himself, I'll be perfectly fine with it. I just need to see that belt in his hands. And they try to play it off with the fucking tag team belts too. That was dumb. Finish my story. Give you a tag team belt.
Give me the tag team belt, yeah. And that was the time when Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso became a tag team champion.
All right, they got drunk and then they went to the interview.
It was like, yeet.
Do you understand what he's saying, sir? Are you picking up what he's saying, sir? Yeet.
Oh man.
But Uso, I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see Jay Uso holding a belt,
Not
any world title.
not
I
right
see him
now.
holding.
Not right
No,
now. Not right now, but soon he will.
I can see him taking it from Sammy if Sammy wins WrestleMania.
If Sammy wins the IC title and we get to see Jey Uso versus Sami Zayn somewhere around at Bash at the Berlin or somewhere like most likely SummerSlam,
Right.
then Jey Uso will win the title, obviously. But
Yep.
as of right
Because then they're
now,
gonna try and bring back the bloodline that way through Uso.
yeah,
Oh man.
man.
Yeah, are you a world heavyweight title kind of guy, or are you the world champion guy back then?
I used to think World Heavyweight Champion back in the day because the Prime Ministry champions that we had, it was prestigious back in the day, and not only that,
Hmm.
they were like
Champions back
they,
then were
they were
crazy.
they were like really good talented ones, and they had like some reason to become champions in the first place. Nowadays you don't get that as much anymore because you get to see new ones coming up in most um not acceptable ways.
Right.
And
I love the big gold belt. They need to bring that back. I mean, Seth Rollins kind of has it, but Drew McIntyre, what you think about that guy?
ooh, I love his vision. I love his vision.
Right.
The
I where you say he's Cody's a crybaby, all I'm seeing McIntyre do is just cry and cry.
And that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to instigate Cody because if you saw his face and his expression, he's instigating pretty much everything.
Right. And McIntyre is right. He kind of is carrying CM Punk's career. Like nobody would be talking about him without McIntyre.
I mean, that's what is keeping him relevant at one point.
Hmm.
And let's hope CM Punk returns so we get to see Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk
He's
eventually.
coming back the Raw before WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, and I think I heard that he's gonna host. Yeah, and I believe it's a rumor, but I believe he will host WrestleMania.
That'd be wild.
That would be cool, but
I'd be
uh,
mad as hell if I've been working to fight WrestleMania and have a WrestleMania main event. They make me the fucking host. Oh man.
even though you're not that known.
Exactly, bro. They
Imagine.
they should make Punk the special guest referee for night one for the
Uh,
main event. So
uh,
they can so Punk can fuck the Rock over.
oh yeah. Not only that, he will disqualify the bloodline.
Yup. Oh
That
man.
would be cold.
Punk versus Cena was my favorite rivalry. That
Yeah,
was my
same.
all-time
I
favorite.
agree.
I despise that bitch. I had a upstairs neighbor, and we watched when Punk took the belt away in Chicago,
Mm.
and he laughed his ass off because my little 10-year-old, I was crying and crying and crying. I was like, "There's no more championship. John Cena's not champion. We're screwed." It just shows you how indulged I am in this universe.
right?
Oh
But I
man.
think the reason why CM Punk John Cena was great. It was because it was a great build up. It was a great storytelling here.
Hmm. Plus, with Punk with a stick up his ass all the time, that made it 100 times better.
Plus his infamous pipe bomb promo. Let's not forget about that.
Right. I heard something about that shit was scripted, like secretly, but they all promoted it like it wasn't scripted. Which it could be, but then again,
It
Punk is
could be, but
always
he's not.
straightforward.
Yeah, he's always straightforward. He's like he's freestyling. He's like CM Punk of hip hop, basically.
Yep.
He's freestyling
Imagine
his mind.
CM Punk came out as the Doctor of Thugonomics.
One more time, and then the raps in front of CM Punk. He literally will say something like,
Oh man,
"CM Punk, you're a
I'd cringe.
CM Punk. You are CM Junk."
CM Punk suck my CM junk.
Something
Oh
like
man,
that.
that'd be great. But I don't think I see his 50-year-old ass walking up in his bull hat and chain. I can't see it.
He's not 50. Wait, wait,
He's
wait.
about to be 50.
He's about to, but he's still in on his 40s, bro.
Oh well, dude's about as part time as Roman Reigns.
Suffering succotash.
Suffer, dude. I didn't know that somebody could make a worse promo than that, and then Logan Paul came in. He went cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater to Kevin Owens. Is like, oh my fucking god, kind
Logan
of
Paul
cringe.
is really good in the ring, but
He is.
the promo, it needs a little bit of a work.
Him as a person, I don't like, and that's why I like him getting his ass whooped.
Some people don't like, despite the whole crypto situation, but you could get away from that.
Yeah, I think this is completely off of professional wrestling. But if Mike Tyson beats Jake Paul's coming to WWE.
Yeah, and he might intervene and just kind of ruin
Tag team match it.
Yeah, imagine Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton versus no. Let me finish. I butchered that. Kevin
Nah,
Owens,
take time.
Randy Orton versus Logan Paul and Jake Paul for uh I am at
Tag team titles.
tag team titles.
Oh man, that wouldn't be a long reign, but it'd be a big enough like title, earning whatever to make an impact and piss a lot of people off.
Yeah,
Fuck. Were you a Raw or SmackDown guy growing up?
I used to love Raw at the time, but now it seems like
Yeah, me too.
the landscape has been changed a lot. So SmackDown has more TV time and more dedication on.
Hmm. SmackDown is way better right now, but Raw back then, it was a whole movie
As a
every week.
whole, bro. Every wrestler that we're on Raw was fantastic.
Exactly. Fucking Kane. Kane used to scare me, bro.
How come?
Just dude, he was just tall, and then he'd just start beating everybody up.
And then he just like roll his eyes.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. And then I loved how he got out of the ring. He'd do a backflip out of the ring. I've always wanted to do that.
Oh man, we don't want to talk about flips because remember the time when Batista was doing a botch
Oh yeah.
when he was just flipping and then Mark Henry was smacking him in the ropes and then Batista was like oversold that and he was like just lay back like he was like
Yup. Just took that whole thing. Or Brock Lesnar's botch at WrestleMania.
oh god.
He did that flip, and he still became champion. But damn,
But damn, that flip was redonkulous.
for real, like his neck shortened. I swear.
Yeah.
Or shit. Who else been botched? Who got botched recently? Not AJ. A Town Down. What's that guy's name?
Austin Theory.
Yeah, he just got botched recently.
Oh yeah, the whole it's like people jumped. He just jumped.
Jeff Hardy got a career-ending botch. His career
Yeah.
just ended. Poor
Yeah,
guy.
I remember the whole cuz I saw the
He could have
I saw the footage when Sammy Guevara was like trying to do a flip on him and basically Jeff Hardy
knee straight to the skull.
yeah, and basically Jeff Hardy was pissed off right afterwards.
hmm Like that, yeah, I'd be pissed, bro. You almost killed me.
Right. He was pissed off
But
because the spot was off.
right, but if you're doing those, if you're a high flyer, you should expect that you're going to get fucked up. There's no chance that you practice that and it's going to succeed 100% of the time.
Yeah, you don't expect the outcome to be this good.
But if Jeff Hardy had one more push in this, or the Hardy Boys even had one more push in this era of WWE, I think they would have been great.
Yeah, but
They could have
because
pushed. They could have pushed a good tag team.
they are in their current state at least.
hmm
I believe I don't know retired or something, but it's not gonna happen most likely.
Probably not. Sadly, there's a
Sadly,
lot of matches I wish would happen, but no.
nope, not at all.
Nada.
Uh, it,
Well,
it seems like the chat is pretty much dead because there's no.
that's all right.
As
We tried it.
we
It's
try,
first episode. It don't matter.
it don't matter. It don't matter if the chat is dead or just the chat
It's
is
the
alive.
fact that we're preserving the history of two fans that love professional wrestling.
Exactly, hardcore and not even
Core.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hardcore and core.
Hardcore
But
core, nice rhymes.
yo, big brain. They
R-
call me Baby Jester with the two Y's.
Yeah.
Oh.
So a lot of people are gonna wonder, what Turnbuckle reaction is all about. Well, what we do, guys, is basically we just do live streaming reaction on the events that is happening, wrestling events, WWE,
Mm-hmm.
TNA, AW, OVW.
Stuff we like though. Like if we're not interested, we ain't gonna watch it. It's just gotta be popping.
Exactly, that's facts here. And we also do, whenever we get a break, right? We just, talk and hang out.
Just yap about some random shit. I got a lot of ideas. Like we could react to John Cena's album.
Yeah, on this channel specifically
Exactly.
because it's wrestling related. While we cannot
And,
react to John Cena's album.
and it's anything wrestling related. Like if you guys got anything you want to know, we can probably look into it.
Yes, it always make sure that, and remember, these events will happen when I believe the show starts at
Yeah,
somewhere.
we'll do like a reaction or like a prediction before of what we think, even though it's a predetermined game, whatever.
Uh
But it's
huh.
just the fact that you can still think them, and then we'll just have our reactions after of how we felt about it.
How we felt
Because I
about it.
promise you, I'm gonna be partying during WrestleMania. So
Oh yeah,
I'm
bro.
partying when I see my boy Cody with that belt
Finishing his story.
finishing his story. Rhea Ripley, still women's champion. But that's for another episode on my predictions.
That's for another episode when this happens. I mean, like I said, we will have to react to pretty much everything, like based on wrestling related. As
Exactly.
as long as it doesn't butcher like the content that we doing. We
Fuck, we can even watch micro wrestling. Have you ever gotten into that?
What is that
The
even?
midget wrestling?
Ah,
Midget wrestling?
is it
Little
that?
people?
Oh, is it? Midget. Midget wrestling. What the heck?
It's a real thing, man. They go crazy. Have you ever seen two gremlins fight?
No,
Looks like
not at
that.
all.
It looks like that, bro.
Oh my
And they go
lord.
hard. They go hard.
Oh my
It's a
lord.
good thing just to watch, just to get your mind off. I don't even know half of the midget wrestlers, but I should stop saying midget. But still,
Yeah, it's a term for small people. I know. I know. The idea of the channel Turnbuckle reaction is I got this from my homie Baby Jester because
yes, sir.
we started to like think about like the name for our not say collective but more so collaborated reaction channel based.
Right.
And so what was the first thing you got in mind? Turnbuckle. Well,
Yeah.
Turnbuckle made us do this. Well, if
Well,
you think about it, Turnbuckle is the spot where you basically, no matter what it is, you lay it down and you just stand there.
mm-hmm.
And when
What
you,
were we gonna name this before? I remember we had a name.
I believe,
Wrestling reactions or something. It was something generic.
no, it's something along with those lines. I don't know, but
Yeah.
it was something that originally we were trying to get it, but because it was too generic, it was too obvious name. We just go for turnbuckle reactions because it stands out, it sounds original, and it's more effective. It's effective to pretty much what it could the reaction channel name will use. It suits well. It's sustainable.
Exactly. Exactly. And it's cool because I get to try some new things out, and it's not just living my life on music and writing shit and this and that. I get to talk about my hobbies and shit and stuff I enjoy.
Yes, exactly. Even though
It's when I'm not dropping bores, I'm watching people get their ass whooped.
yeah, exactly. And that was the idea of the name itself. It's a cool name. It stands out, outstanding, and we stick with it.
Mm. And it's just turnbuckle. It's,
It's just
just
turnbuckles.
take turns.
You take turns.
Oh,
This ain't no metaphorical way. We say this when we. It's a wrestling term, not a metaphorical way. We.
oh yeah, you're right. Oh,
And yeah, that
well,
was that was the name. That was pretty much the name. If you also seen like the description, like we go to channel and you go the description, guys, what it's obviously it's going to be electrifying as I said in this
electrifying.
in
Big
yeah,
brains.
electrifying
Oh.
in front of touchscreens of everybody here to showcase
All y'all iPad kids gonna be watching turnbuckle reactions.
no matter which device you use, iPad, PC, a laptop,
Xbox.
even Xbox.
Some people weird and watch YouTube on Xbox. I'm that weirdo.
I mean, watching it on a huge TV is redonkulous.
Big dude. Yeah, imagine just having my profile picture and your face cam.
Yes.
Well, that's fucked. All right, I'm we're kind of just yapping now, so might be the end of it, right?
Might be. Well, guys, this was the
How much time we get? Yeah,
let's see. We got 44 minutes. That
yeah,
was
that's pretty good.
that's pretty good. I expect it to be a
First,
I expect it to be a 1 hour, but that's one
yeah,
exception.
first
But
time ever doing podcasts, bro. I'm a natural.
more natural, and it's first time I did a collaborated channel for
Exactly, bro.
sure.
This is the
It
first time Baby Jester has been in anything that's not music.
exactly, bro.
Fucking history, boys.
Wrestling is appealing. I'm not saying music is not appealing, but wrestling is
Exactly.
appealing.
Watching people get smacked in the face.
Smack in the face, and then we just share our reaction, and just no matter what emotion we just put on.
Shit's gonna get wild. That's all I gotta say about this channel.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you guys for watching this live stream, even though everybody's dead, like in the chat.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's the first time. What we can do, we can't expect it to be the outcome good, But if
Just
you
be consistent.
be consistent, always the weekends, man, and be sure to guys tune in the probably next week's Saturday, where um I believe we
We just talk about more wrestling.
more wrestling until we get to the point where we will finally because let me check if there's shows today. We might have to
Today's Saturday.
we might have to watch like the Mondays and the Fridays on weekends since
Yeah. Or we could just watch them and then talk about it. See what we got.
see what we
See if we got
got.
some highlights on YouTube because I'll have the highlights all up on YouTube
Oh yeah, definitely.
and shit. We could just stream those.
We could just stream those that we missed, and when we host this live stream, the same time zone, same of course time zone,
Same time, same place.
same place, same on the plate. But yeah, guys, thank you guys.
Same channel.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching this episode. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn notifications
It's
on.
free.
It's free. No money. It's free. Guerrilla promotion.
Gorilla promoting, bro. Oh, don't give him my strats yet.
And we don't talk about the scratches.
All right.
All right, man. It's been
Well,
your boy.
good thank yous.
It's been your boy the SVR and
Baby Jester. Ooh.
yeah.
Drink water. Love y'all. Fuck CM Punk and The Rock. I'm out of here.
Oh my god. Peace out.
A-Town down.